It's time for the Capital One Cup. You've got a bigger squad this season overall. Does that mean you'll be stronger in this competition?
We will be focused to do well in this competition, and we have an opportunity to do so against Coventry, you know, and because we have a big squad, we will of course put out a strong team. When you think that Wiltshire will still not be involved, that Rosicky will not be involved, Sanya not involved, you can see that the squad is quite big and strong in quality.
We'll talk about the squad in a minute, but this game's sold out. Now, it's cheaper tickets, of course, but the fact that it's sold out says a lot about the enthusiasm from the Arsenal fans about this competition.
Yes, I'm personally am so proud and feel so lucky to play for so many years in front of a sold-out stadium, you know, and that means we want to give these people back what they expect from us, a total commitment and complete resilience for the 90 minutes we play, and I'm sure the boys will.
And it's a young crowd, isn't it? Lots of junior gunners in the crowd, so you're playing for the future on the pitch and off it as well.
Off it as well, and of course we have some young players involved, but overall we want to give these boys the happiness they deserve, and make sure that for the years to come they will support us.
I'm talking about junior gunners for a reason, because I love this particular story. The last time Arsenal played Coventry at home, the mascot that day, we're talking September 2000, the mascot that day was a 7-year-old Nico Yenaris.
Yes, and Nico Yenaris, there's a good chance to be on the pitch on Wednesday night, so that's a fantastic story, you know.
Dreams do come true, don't they?
Dream comes true sometimes when you really want it, when you be lucky as well, but first of all you must really want it, and Nico is one of these guys who has that, you know. He's ready to give himself a chance, because with full commitment. He's a fantastic player, but as well excellent attitude, great attitude, and I'm happy that that happens, and it's a good example to follow for all the fans who turn up on Wednesday night.
Let's talk about the nature of your side. In the past, it's kind of been the bench from the weekend game with lots of talented kids packed around it. Is that the case on Wednesday?
Well, I just will want to put out the talented side who has a good chance to win the game, who of course give a chance to play to some players who have not played as many games recently, and therefore you can define that as you want, but I define that as a strong side, you know.
So we're talking about the players like Andreas Sharvin, maybe Francis Coquelin, maybe Walcott, Oxlade-Chamberlain, those type of players?
Yeah.
All those four will be involved?
The players who have not played on Saturday, on Sunday, and all have a chance to play against Chelsea, have a good opportunity to show they can do well, you know. That's this kind of team, yes.
Let's talk about Andreas Sharvin, because he might be involved, as you said, a player who's linked with a move in the summer. It didn't happen, but he seems to have responded in a positive way.
I have personally a great respect for Andreas Sharvin, because sometimes some wrong ideas circulated about him, that he doesn't care and all that. That's completely the opposite. He's a 200% professional who works every day very hard in training, and at the moment he's a bit the victim of the high level of competition that exists for places. But I think he has a huge respect from everybody in the dressing room, and especially from the staff. And we will give him, of course, some competition on Wednesday night.
We did a Twitter takeover with Andreas Sharvin last week, and what struck us was he's very buoyant, he's very happy, and he sometimes has that dour way about him, which perhaps...
Yes, but I feel he's unhappy that he doesn't play, because deeply he loves football, and he practices every day with 100% commitment, and I'm happy to give him some competition on Wednesday night.
Andres Santos, experienced international. It says a lot about the quality of your squad that he's not been involved, and it may be a chance for him.
Yes, it's another chance for him as well, and I keep confidence in Andres Santos. At the moment, Gibbs is doing well. The defence overall has done well since the start of the season, so we had not many opportunities to change. But it will come, because we play so many games. If we do well in the competitions, but that will become absolutely natural. Not all the players can play. Nobody can play all the games anyway.
Emmanuel Frimpong, what's the chances of him playing?
He'll be on the bench if possible. We'll put him on.
Be a big moment for him to come back after so long.
It's a big moment because he has suffered, of course, for a long time and has worked extremely hard, Manu. Extremely hard. Like Jack, these are two people who have suffered a lot. So he'll be back for the first time on the bench. Ideally, we should have waited a bit longer to involve him again, but once you're back, you want so much to be involved that I want to give him a chance to be involved at least.
And of course, he's had those 2 knee injuries, one each season, so it's a key time for him to show he's ready, isn't it now?
He is, honestly, he is. Physically has never been as fit as he is now. So that should come out in the next 2 months. You know, you need some competitions. And certainly will be involved on Monday night when you play at West Brom with the reserves. So that will be a game for him. But he's ready and to have a go.
And he's the type of player you have to hold back, keep him restrained because he'll go for it.
A competitive animal and a fighter, and of course they want always to, this type of players want always to be involved.